Well, welcome back to the Gobby Gaffer rebuilds, and it's Espanyol. I'm managing Espanyol. Now, there's going to be a little bit of a change. I know I did say that I was going to have this as a part live stream and a part YouTube video, which today will be. I'm going to do 2 games today. I'm going to play 2 games, commentate on them and all that, but I was going to continue doing that. What I've actually found is that I've done 2 live streams now on the Espanyol rebuild, Monday and Friday, and hopefully they will continue because I'm really enjoying those. And the important thing about it that I've found is that the chat is really helpful. I mean, not only is it good fun and you get some interaction, you're not just playing on your own, but you get some really good hints and tips in there. And if things are maybe not going quite right, somebody in the chat will say, why don't you try this? And it's maybe something on the spot that you've not thought of. All right, I'll try that. So I think what I am actually saying is that this Espanyol rebuild is just going to become a live stream, basically Mondays and Fridays, and I'll possibly use the YouTube video for other rebuilds, or maybe revisit some of the ones that I've done, because obviously those teams are in a different division. It would be interesting to see whether we can progress with those in a simulated rebuild again. And the other thing that's occurred to me as well is that, I mean, FM23 now is kind of coming to an end. Within a matter of weeks now, we're going to get, details about FM24. There's going to be a completely new buzz. And I realise that, maybe the YouTube video won't get that many views. Whereas the live stream's actually doing quite well, and I'm quite pleased with that one. Although I did make a little bit of a howler in the last one. I forgot to press the go live button, and I was talking to myself for half an hour. It's only my second one. I mean, sometimes a bit of Gobby Gaffer buffoonery, it does add a little bit of hilarity. Anyway, let's jump into this Espanyol save, and let's show you what's happened up to now, and then we'll play 2 games, and then we'll move on, and then the next live stream will be on Friday, round about 7:30, hopefully, providing I remember to press the go live button. I'll get there eventually. Okay, as you can see, we had a very, very nice pre-season. I scheduled some quite sort of lower league teams in there, and we had some very, very good wins. The interesting one was the Getafe game. They're a La Liga side, and I did think that was going to be our first, even though it's a friendly, our first tough game. And we played them away and we beat them 5-1. So a nice result there, and then we did carry that on. We played the first game in the second division, nice 3-1 win in that one, and then we played Celta Vigo, who are predicted to finish top and go up as champions. So a very, very early season top of the table clash, and I think I learnt a few things in that game. We came out with a 1-1. We were winning with that game 1-0. Right until about the 80-something minute, and then we conceded. But we were very, very tired. And the tactic that I'm playing, if we just have a quick look at the tactic that I'm playing. So we're playing a 4-2-3-1. The tempo was very, very high. I've actually dropped it a little bit now to see how we do in today's 2 games. But other than that, this is the team that we're playing with. Now, I did start with our back 4, wing backs on support, a Segundo, Volante and a Regista. I did find that the 2 DMs were bombing forward, which was fine against the lower ranked teams, but it became a bit obvious that we didn't really have enough cover there. So I changed this position here to an anchor on defensive duties. And then we've got an inside forward, inverted winger, we have a shadow striker, and we have a centre forward. Did a lot of work on the staffing, so we had the best coaching staff in the second division in Spain now, very nearly the best recruitment staff and very nearly the best medical staff as well. Transfers wise, I did move out a couple of the older players, so Braithwaite and Joselu both went, and I brought in usable, about 5 million thereabouts. But it did cause me a bit of a problem that virtually the whole team came knocking on my door and said, we're very light, in numbers, boss. What we're going to do about this? So I did go out there. I've signed a few players. So 3.5 million for Tiago Tomas, Portuguese lad. Very, very good striker. He's actually scored a few goals for us already. So he's a pressing forward, 15 for aggression. So I think he will do very, very, very well for us. We were a little bit light up front. So then the chat, this lad came up and the chat said to me, this is in the live stream, the chat said, you need to sign him. Lorenzo Luca, absolutely brilliant player. He's 6'7", and obviously we're going to use him heavily at corners. But the chat said, look, you need to sign him. He's a 30-goal a season striker, so I went in for him, and we managed to pull him in. Lorenzo Luca, 4.4 million from Pizza, and then we signed a central midfield player who can play in this kind of more defensive role. It can play as an anchor, it can play as a Segundo Volante. Very, very good player, but he's got an eye for a pass as well. Reasonably quick, mentals are very, very good. And then with Braithwaite going, we needed somebody for that left-hand side, although he can play as the attacking mid as well. But I've got Denis Suarez, who I've managed to sign on give him a new contract. Denis Suarez, and I've also got another lad in there. In fact, let's just have a quick look. This Vilhena, 28-year-old Dutch lad, and he's actually, Suarez was out for a few games. This lad's been banging some goals in for us. So I've got two really good players for that shadow striker attacking midfielder role. But just going back to the transfers again, and Brian Gill from Tottenham on loan. I didn't have an awful lot of money. In fact, there's nothing left in the transfer kitty. So I thought this lad might do the job. He's very, very quick. He's played once for us. He didn't have the greatest of games, I have to say. But he is Spanish. He's only 22. He's very young. So maybe it might take him a few games to settle down. But we do need somebody decent out on that left-hand side. The club vision, gain automatic promotion to the first division. And, obviously, that's a given, isn't it? We need to get back into La Liga. As I say, finances, 14 million in the bank. No transfer budget. And we're about 30,000 under the wage budget. So quite nicely set, although we do have this loan to pay off that's costing us £325,000 a month. So obviously that's going to weigh us down a little bit. And one thing here that I didn't tell you, that early doors, Landry Di Marta, I think was out on loan last season, which is very strange because he's a very, very good player. Had 12 months left on his contract. And he came to me and said, I'm going to review my options, all that kind of malarkey. So I went to him and said, yeah, okay. Tried to offer him a new contract, but he wasn't having any. He was still sticking to his guns. So I thought, right, okay, then we'll leave you a few weeks or months and then we'll go back and offer you another contract again. Because like I say, very, very good player. And more or less immediately, he damaged his cruciate ligaments and he's out for up to 6 to 9 months. So that then prompted me to go and buy in a couple of young strikers. So that's exactly what I've done. Denis Suarez he's only out, he has been out, he's only out for a couple of days. Dada's going to be out for 2 weeks, and Brian Gill is out for a few days as well. The season preview, actually before we played the two games, the league games that we played, we were actually in second place, 13-8 to go up. Now we've played two games. The media preview now is that we're actually going to go up as champions to 10-11. So that's quite nice. The AI have obviously seen something in our play that has switched it a little bit. I mean, hopefully we can do that. We do have 6 players in the media Dream 11. The goalkeeper, 3 of the back 4, Dada and Suarez are in there as well. So that's all looking quite nice. A little bit disappointed, really. My strikers are not in there. I did think my strikers would be in there, but I mean, Lorenzo Luca is meant to be a top player. The Italian, the younger 21-year-old Italian, I think has still got to prove himself. But anyway, you know, that's where I'm up to at the moment. So I think the thing to do now is to go and play a couple of games, and hopefully we can win them both. Let's just have a quick look who they are. So we've got an away game against Coruna and a home game against Mirandes. So let's get stuck in, shall we? Okay, the team for today is Pacho in goal. We've got a back four of Livan, Gomez, Montes and Gil. The two defensive midfield players are Grigera and Beltran. Makes his debut today because like I say, he's one of the new signings. I've moved Grigera over to the anchor position. See how that one goes. We've got two wingers of Melamed. Brian Gill on loan from Tottenham is injured, so he can't play today. And Lazo on the other wing. Vilhena keeps his place as shadow striker. We have got Denis Suarez back. He's on a fitness, so we may bring him on at some point. And Lorenzo Luca is playing as a complete forward today. He does like to play as 6'7". He does like to play as a target forward, but I only like to play that if I've got two up front. So I don't know. We'll switch him around in the live stream. I did switch him to a deep line forward because he did seem to be coming deep an awful lot. He seemed to like that. But anyway, we'll see how it goes today. Okay, and we're underway. And we do get a highlight from the kickoff. Never sure about whether that's a good thing or a bad thing. But can we pick this ball up? We need to work hard and pick the ball up. Let's get the ball back from the kickoff, because otherwise this could end up the other end of the pitch and in the back of the net. We need to be covering this. Not quite sure what's going on here. Kofi is into the box, and we've given away a penalty. So potentially this could be a Coruna goal. I mean, it's going to be given, I think, isn't it? Penalty review, it's going to be given, and the penalty's awarded. So Coruna look like they're going to go 1-0 in the lead. And that's in the back of the net. We're 1-0 down. Not exactly ideal. One of the slight problems with this tactic is that I've kind of followed a tactic that was kind of suggested to me, and a lot of the players are on hard tackling, which I think maybe is causing us a problem. But anyway, let's see how we do. Lazo with the ball there, and the ball is headed over the top. I think that will be Lorenzo Luca with he's 6'7". So we need to give them a bit of a shout, and we're just going to give them an encouraging shout now. Let's just see how we do. So we've got a corner now coming in. Lazo with the corner. Can he get this onto Luca's head? Nope. That ball is headed out. It's coming back to Oscar Gil. Gil to Gomez. Grigera. He's got a really good shot on him. He did score a tremendous goal. Yeah, he did score a tremendous goal in one of the stream games that we played. Absolutely superb goal. That's picked up nicely. So Nico, MR in capitals, must be very important. And that's a lovely goal from Lazo. That gets us back on level terms. And that is an absolutely stunning strike. Really impressed there. We won the ball. Well, did we win the ball back, or were we giving it? I think we were giving it, weren't we? Yeah, we were giving the ball, but a nice pass here into the penalty area. Lazo turns, hits it with his right foot. Beautiful goal. So we've had 6 shots, 1 on target, which is not a great stat, to be honest. If we carry on with that rate of knots, then we won't win this game. I am going to step it up to attacking, because I think this is a team that we should be beating. I'm going to demand more. So we get a highlight just as we come up to the half-hour mark. Luca there with the ball to Grigera. Grigera out onto the wing. Olivian now. Is he going to have a run up there and put the ball in the box for Luca to get his head on? Nope, he's going to swing it back into Guerra. He's going to put the ball in the box. And that is a lovely goal from Lorenzo Luca. All of his 6'7" there. He didn't really need to jump very much, did he, to head that one in the back of the net. But we're now 2-1 up. And that is very, very nice. We just watch this one again. Ball, just a simple ball there to Guerra. And he just loops the ball over. Luca doesn't need to jump, like I say, heads the ball in the back of the net, and we're 2-1 ahead going into half time. So that's changed my team talk now. They're now going to get very good first half performance, keep it up. Just need to keep an eye on the yellow cards. So we've got Sergio Gomez on a yellow card, and I think we might take him off tackle harder now, and we're going to ask him to ease off the tackles because we don't want to be having any yellow cards. Guerra is looking very, very tired, so possibly might replace him. Who can we bring on for him? Guerra. We can bring Bear on for him, and we'll just do that for now. Don't think anybody's having a particularly bad game. Montez is not playing particularly well at the back, but let's how we do with that now. So we do have to be aware that the tempo in this tactic is quite high, so I might need to drop that down a little bit. I don't think there's any reason to come off attacking at the moment. We do seem to be actually controlling the game quite nicely now. Montez there with the ball to Luca, coming very deep and picking the ball up. So Beltran, the new central midfielder, that's a very, very poor ball. So there's a transition there. Are we going to get done on this transition? And Gil there, nicely, but no, he doesn't pick the ball up. So Vitor is coming forward, sticks the ball in the back of the net, and I think you could see that one coming. So it's back to 2-2 now. Not ideal. We've conceded 2 goals. And I'm not entirely sure what's going on here. We should be winning this game easily and not conceding goals. I mean, Gil there was very, very, very poor at right back. Very, very poor. And the keeper, I think, should have done a bit better with that. So more changes. We're in the 67th minute now. We're not happy with this at all. So both wing backs have been changed. Pedrosa and Sanchez have come on. Sanchez for Gil, who was having an absolute shocker on a 6.4, gave the ball away for that goal. I brought Thiago Thomas on up front, and Bear has come on, Exposito has come on in midfield. Let's see if we can wrestle this game back. So we've got a few fresh legs on the pitch, and we're going to give them another demand more. We do have a highlight. Pedrosa to Nico MR. Exposito coming forward. Bear's got the ball, and Lazo sticks the ball in the back of the net for his second goal of the game. Can we keep this tight now? 77 minutes on the clock. I might go a little bit more defensive now, I think. Now we've got our noses in front, but we are conceding goals, and this is not good. But this was a nice goal again. Lazo, another nice turn, and this time he hits it with his left foot. So a very, very useful player, Lazo, left and right footed. Okay, so I've dropped the tempo right down now. I'm going to go time wasting, take run defence off. I'm going to go be more disciplined, and we are going to start playing a little bit more of a cautious game now, because I think I'm going to change him to a defensive midfield player, and let's try and hold on to this game. We do come back to a highlight. Bearer's got the ball. Montez at the back. Nice ball to Exposito. Playing the ball around nicely. Lazo again, star of the show. Vilhena, Thiago Thomas, and he's hit the post. Oh my word, that would have sealed it. But we're Sanchez there with... Oh, and the keeper makes a tremendous save. Sanchez, some lovely work there on the right-hand side. And the ball does get put out for a corner. So another corner here now. Lazo, obviously we've taken Luca off now, so we don't have that height there. We've got some central defenders in there who maybe can get on the corner. But let's see if we can get a knockdown. That comes to absolutely nothing. So we're bobbing on to full time now. We do get another corner though. Vilhena with the ball in, and that's gone in the back of the net. Cesar Montes, I was just talking about having a centre back there to replace Luca at the corners, and Montes pops up. He's not had the greatest of games, Montes, but he actually rises nicely there and just sticks the ball over the top, prods it into the net, and we're 4-2 up. We just need to cut them defensive mistakes out, and I think we're good to go. Although Coruna do have a corner. That's nicely taken though by Pacheco. I did wonder in the transfer window, not that I had the money, but I did wonder about signing a better keeper. Ball over the top there. Can Thiago Thomas finish that off? No, he can't. This is my new great hope, this new 21-year-old striker. But he is very young, and I think Luca will be the starting striker. Hopefully, Thiago Thomas can come on and score a few goals for us. But I think he is going to be a backup. But from what I've seen of him in this second half, not absolutely amazing. We've got seconds left in this game now, and the AI is teasing us a little bit here with a little bit of a Coruna. Are they gonna nick another goal here? Fortunately, we have got the 4. Great tackle from Lazo. So Lazo has, I think, man of the match performance today. 2 goals, and he's played absolutely brilliantly. And we've got quite a few fans in by the looks of it. We're going to need them. It's a 40,000 seater stadium. If we can fill that every week, I mean, it's not full by any means, but if we can fill that every week, then we'll get some nice money in. But that's a nice 4-2 win away at Coruna, and I'm going to say that's an excellent win. And with that, it's only 3 games played, so there's nothing can be read into it. But there's 4 teams on the top of the league at the moment. Us, Legans, Tenerife, and Alcorcon. Warehouse, Celta Vigo. Celta Vigo played 3 games and got 5 points. So they're still in the mix, although they are media favourites. And we move on now, and I'm going to go and get the team ready. I'll be back very shortly for the second game in this episode. And we're back with a home game against Mirandes. So another 3 points I would be expecting out of today. I've made quite a few changes. The assistant manager has recommended quite a few, and because of the high tempo game that we're playing, I think it's a good idea at the moment just to, until they get used to playing in this style, it's a good idea just to rotate a little bit. So we've got Pacheco in goal, back 4 of Pedrosa, Cabrera, Gomez, and we've actually got 2 Gomez's on the pitch, Sergi and Victor. Beltran, the new central midfielder, he's playing as the anchor today. Bear has come in as the Segundo Volante. The 2 wingers are Puado, and we're trying Thiago Thomas on the right hand side today. He's a new Italian 21-year-old striker, but he can play there, and it gives what's his name again? I shouldn't really forget his name, should I? Where's he gone now? It gives Lazo a little bit of a break, and of course we've got Luke up front. So we've always got the opportunity to just switch positions there. Thomas for Luca, bring Lazo on the man of the match from the last game, and bring him on for a run out. But let's see how that one goes. Let's get this submitted, and let's see how this game goes. And we are underway. So let's hope today we can get 3 points, and let's try and start an early season top of the table and see if we can keep that. Anyway, Denis Suarez on the ball here, swings the ball in. That just skims the top of the crossbar. The keeper never moved. Shame it wasn't 6 inches lower. That would have gone in. I think we're going to give the lads a bit of a shout of encouragement, and I think we are going to go attacking again. We seem to be better when we're actually pushing forward. Suarez with the corner, looped over. Keeper picks that one out easily. So the keeper now is just weighing up his options. I think he's going to hoof this long, isn't he? We've got high press on, so he's going to have to go long. That's nicely picked up at the back by Cabrera. And Gomez now coming forward. Bear. Thiago Thomas on the right. Denis Suarez. He just needs to slide that ball across now. Luca's there. The ball just clips up off somebody's heels over the top of the crossbar for a corner. So we get another corner now, and it's going to be Denis Suarez with the in-swinger to the far post. Can he find Lorenzo Luca? No, he can't. Thiago Thomas, the ball back in. Gomez. Cabrera, and that just goes wide of the post. So not exactly ideal. It's 0-0 at the moment, and swinging the ball into the box again, and the ball goes over the top of the crossbar once again. So we're heading into half time now. Denis Suarez with the corner, loops the ball over, keeper picks the ball out of the net. We're not actually finding Luca very well in this game at all at the moment. It's a little bit concerning. Ball over the top, ball's headed there out of defence. Mirandes don't seem to be causing us too many problems. We just don't seem to be able to put the ball in the back of the net, and that is very, very poor. So another long hoof out of defence. We can pick that up nicely, headed back to the keeper. Gomez there with an easy header. They have got a high press on, but they're not doing an awful lot with the ball when they get it. But we'll just have to wait and see whether we can actually put the ball in the back of the net. Hoofed ball there, over the top. Ball into the middle. Can we get that ball in the middle? Thiago Thomas there. No. So Bear has got the ball now into midfield. Beltran. Bear. Is it going to go outside? No, it's not. Lorenzo Lucas smashes the ball into the back of the net. The referee is having a rummage for his whistle. Now, is this going to be called offside or not? It would not surprise me if he got called offside. Can we? It is disallowed, unfortunately. Could be one of those games this where the AI just won't let us score, and very marginally. So we're not doing as well as we could do here, and just on the half-time mark, Mirandes do have a corner, but we do clear that one nicely. Thiago Thomas there with the ball, and Gomez there. Suarez now. Ball to Luca. Can he stick that ball in the back of the net? No, this time, because he was onside, he hoofs it into row Z. So they are going to get a bit of a flea in their ear at half time, and we're going to say it's absolutely unacceptable. So can we push forward? But it's a corner again, and we do manage to head that one out. This game is a lot tighter than I would like it to be. That should be an easy take for Pacheco, and he does take that one out of the air. They do have this high press on though, but we are going to have a bit of a risky play with the ball at the back. Cabrera, Beltran, ball over the top. Luca, can he hit the back of the net this time? Because he is onside this time. And the ball gets taken off him. Beltran, Cabrera, Pedrosa. And Pedrosa into the penalty area. What's he going to do with this? Beltran, Puado. Can we? Yes, we can. And Bear this time, it's not giving us offside. We do get 1-0 up, and I'm a little bit relieved if I'm honest. 53 minutes on the clock. It's taken us a long time to get that opener. But Pedrosa, I've been very impressed with Pedrosa. He does a lot of raiding down that left-hand side, and very, very good player. But Bear there, he's merited his start today, gets us nicely into the game. So Bear again to Gomez. We could do with a second here, because I'm just a little bit uneasy with the way that this is going. We've already had a goal disallowed for offside, and Lorenzo Luca not looking particularly sharp. Oh, dear me, that was very close. Yeah, not looking particularly sharp up top. Bear to Thiago Thomas. Thiago Thomas with a poor control there. 62 minutes, just making a little bit of a change. I've dropped the tempo a little bit. I'm just a bit concerned about the fitness of our players. So I might drop it permanently. I'm not quite sure yet, but I have made another change. Thiago Thomas has gone now as a pressing forward up front, and Lazo, man of the match last time out, has come on the wing. So let's just confirm that, and let's get the game back underway again. At the moment, we've had 20 shots, 6 on target. So I think that tells its own story. But here we go again. Ball thrown. He tried to get it in the box. It didn't end up there. Puado now on that left-hand side. Coming down that left-hand side. Can he get a ball into Suarez? He can. Lazo there. Lazo has lost the ball. He's only just come on, so maybe not up to speed with the game yet. Beltran. Bear. Suarez again. Thiago Thomas. Nice little ball out to Lazo. Thiago Thomas is in. Slides it into the back of the net. And that's his first official goal of the season. Nice finish there from Thiago Thomas. And hopefully we'll see more of that. I think we have 2 really, really good strikers on our hands here. We just need to get them playing, get them used to the system. But a lovely little ball from Lazo there. Just come on. Man of the match last time out. And he's got an assist there. It's 2-0 now. And I think we are going to now drop back. Okay, I've gone to time wasting again. We're playing with a cautious mentality now. I've dropped the tempo right down and made 4 more subs. So Gil has come on the left wing, and I've changed my 2 centre backs, and Sanchez has come on at right wing back as well. Just freshen the team up. We just need to see this out now. We come back to, well, I thought we were coming back to a highlight, but we haven't done. So everything is going quite nicely at the moment. Although Mirandes do have a corner. And that's headed out. And the ball is in the back of the net. I mean, that is a little bit of a stunner, if I'm honest. I mean, did we not pick him up from the ball out of the box? So this comes in as a corner. Headed out. Nobody actually raced to him to close him down. That was very, very poor defending. So moving into the final minutes of the game now, about 10 minutes to go or thereabouts, still winning 2-1. Can we actually push it to the final whistle? No, we can't. Right at the death. And a great save there from our keeper, just to keep it at 2-1. We do pick up the 3 points. I mean, absolutely crazy Football Manager stuff again. 26 shots, only 8 on target, so that tells its own story. But an XG of 1.77, and they had 7 shots, 3 on target with an XG of 0.25. But a 2-1 narrow victory. Doesn't really add up, but anyway, we're going to give the lads a pat on the back. And the AI, usually the AI will give you these things to say, and it says that it's always good to get a result when you've not played very well, and that's the option that's given to me today. And we do finish this episode having played 4 games, top of the league with 10 points. Celta Vigo are in second now, so they have put a few results together, and they're on 8 points. Tenerife actually have not played yet, so they could actually go top, depending on goal difference. But as it stands, top of the league with 10 points. And I think that's where we're going to leave it. Well, we are going to leave it there. And like I said at the beginning of the episode, we're now going to play this rebuild with Espanyol on live streams. Monday and Friday, if you'd like to come along. It's usually a 7:30 kickoff. And we normally play for a couple of hours or thereabouts. So hopefully get 4 or 5 games in if I can. We should actually be able to bob on now. The transfer window saw us got a little bit bogged down. Some of the stream, I think on Monday, or was it not Monday, Friday, was quite a long one with the transfer window. But now we're into the season, we should be able to get 4 or 5 games an episode. And there's some great lads in there, some great chat. We have a bit of a laugh. And there's always good hints and tips in there. So, like I say, come along. As far as the YouTube videos go, there is actually a Dijon one coming out. So, a Dijon rebuild, simulated rebuild. So, watch out for that one. And probably will be doing some more stuff on the YouTube videos. But like I say, I do realise FM23 now is dying a little bit of a death, and we're all chomping at the bit for FM24. So, like most people, there won't be as much activity on this channel as there would normally be. Anyway, all that's left to say is thanks for watching, and hopefully we'll see you in the live stream. We'll see you very shortly.